not having a training camp going right into the regular season, I mean, what's that acclimation been like?
The acclimation, so for me, I was just, since I wasn't actually in, it gave me some time since I wasn't actually physically participating. I could focus on the mental side of it and getting down the playbook, because it was, we had just got here, so getting that down as best as I could, and learning from the older guys, and taking things that the coach was teaching them and try to implement that into my game, so if they made a mistake, I wouldn't make that same mistake.
I don't want to say I'm sure you have a ton of confidence in yourself, but again, to not have all of that time to practice and get ready, how have these 2 games been, and I guess how pleased are you with your level of play to kind of jump right in and contribute the way that you have?
Well, you can always, get better, and that was my that was my second game. But from the first game to the second game, I tried to, build on what I saw out there, and the level of participation, or not participation, but the level of athlete that was out there, and then us having the great O-line that we have, that was very nice to go up against. And when I first got back, I was on scout, so I was. It's like a game to me, I'm literally going against one of the best O-line in the NFL, on rep at the rep. So going out there on Sunday, you're kind of prepared because you're going up against the best.
What was the emotion like when you got hurt in audition? I don't try to get overwhelmed, because that's how people get depressed and stuff like that. But I'm all right, I can bounce back. I've been injured before, so yeah, I just tried to see when was that expectation, when was I gonna be back. But I didn't get depressed or anything, get down. You weren't concerned that missing so much camp would cut into your ability to...
I didn't know it was going to be all at camp. That's the thing. It was it happened early, later in July, and we was out in Oxnard for a while, and training camp went the whole month of August, so I'm I'll be back probably the middle of August, and yeah, it don't always work out like that.
And then they went to Canton.
Yeah. That was crazy, because I have a brother that lives out there in Ohio, and we was talking once we found out that we were going to be playing in that game, and I'm oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna be able to see you, and then I get hurt and couldn't go out there. But it would have been nice to just playing that game. It would have been very nice.
And then did they send you home? You didn't go to Phoenix, did you?
No, because that was the day before we were leaving Oxnard anyway. So I just came back here. Yeah.
Did you? Now they've played 2 games. They're life's going on without you. Did you have a feeling am I going to get to do this ever?
Oh, no. I always knew that if I worked hard, I was going to get my shot. So as long as head down, just keep working and trusting in the process, it's going to happen eventually.
So you're not surprised that you've been able to be impactful in just your first 2 games?
No, I worked for it. So, once you work for something, you're not really surprised by the outcome.
Coach, you were talking about an exercise out there where I think you each of your teammates what you needed out of them or what you wanted from them on the team. Tell me about that exercise. What did you learn from it?
That was really nice. Some guys said to me, learn from the older guys. Make sure you learn from the older guys. Become a every down defensive lineman and just stuff like that. And it was nice to see what your teammates had to say about you, because you know what you think, and you think you know what they think. But actually seeing it, and it wasn't just your teammates; it was the coaches too. So it was just nice to hear that.
Who was it? Was it Dan and all the?
It was everybody on the defense.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was really nice. Most surprising? Nothing really surprised me. A lot of people was shake back, get back, stuff like that.
So do we not have Iowa playing Penn State this week?
Yeah.
Any kind of a wager with anybody from Penn State?
Nah, nothing that I would say to anybody anyway.
I'm sure this would be fun regardless, but having a lot of success with Osa and with Micah as well, what's that been like, just being able to gel with your rookie classmates?
See, we always coming in, we were we're not coming here to redshirt, so it was our expectations was to to play and to contribute however possible, no matter if it was us going out there and being the best scout team player that we could be. We were trying to contribute however possible. So it was we put in the work and we kind of expected it,
How
I mean, they stress versatility here, and you're a versatile player, but what do you feel at this stage your best position is?
You know, like Micah said, like he's not a linebacker, not a defensive end. He's a football player. I feel like I'm a football player.
If your performance hasn't surprised you, would you at least say you've been gratified with your success, that the hard work has paid off so far?
Nah, I feel like there's still more. There's a lot more. Yeah, probably just scratching a little bit. A little bit of paint came off, not much. So.
He just mentioned versatility. Sorry for not knowing this off the top of my head, but in a game setting, have you played tackle at all, or is it?
Yeah. So what's crazy is like at the Senior Bowl, I only played defensive tackle the entire time.
Yeah.
So that was the most reps I got at defensive tackle in a game, and it was going up against some pretty high level like college guys. So it's nice.
So, and you did it during OTAs as well, right? In the spring a little bit?
Yeah. But I've always, like, I did that at Iowa too. Like, I've always played inside and out.
Thanks, Chauncey.
Thank you.